Oh man, how long was I out? Oi. Let's see what loot we got here. What can we find in the tavern? Let's see, what do we have here? Just a bunch of grubs. I want some actual food. This will do quite nicely, yes. Quite nicely, yes. More grubs. Ooh, a blunder. Feels like my DPI has been increased. I don't know what's up with that. Input, mouse sensitivity. You see how it went up to 2.2 even though it said 1.5? Yeah, this is this is better, yeah. This is more like what I do. That's so weird. There's always something quirky with Sea of Thieves updates. There's always something that breaks, something that was working perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it stops working. And you know, especially with like a mouse DPI thing, like how do you even not notice that in testing? Like how do none of the insider people notice that? And if it's not noticed by them, then that must mean that it's something that just randomly happened before the update after the update was tested and just before it launched, which kind of just tells me that they changed something last second and it did something unintended. But it is what it is. But yeah, so this update, I'm gonna be honest, it's a whole lot of nothing. There's one quest where you can get some repurposed items that have already been in the game. I mean, there's absolutely nothing to this update at all, which is kind of just annoying. What the? Did you hear that? What the? Oh. No? No one up here? Oh, is it this? Why is it still on fire? Oh, now it stops. Yeah, I guess it's this, huh? I think that's a new sound, or maybe they made it louder or something, because I have never heard that noise, or perhaps I just heard it but I didn't know it was that loud. Anyway, where's the new update stuff? Embark on perilous journeys. Smuggling contraband for the smuggler's lead. Found in hideouts across the seas. Dangerous new rum, fine art, high explosives weight. Take on the marked smuggler's route runs for an extra challenge. Okay. So where do I find them? Is there new markings on the map? I wonder if that's the case. Because I would have assumed that they would be here. Oh, that's new. That wasn't there. Oh, let me turn off the marks. Well, there's a public route right there. Oh, I see. So you're taking them from smuggler to smuggler. I mean, they missed a huge opportunity putting them on Thieves Haven. What is a smuggler if not a thief? Yeah, so then here, and then Crook's Hollow, Crooked Mast. I don't even know where you would hide on Crooked Mast. Old Faithful, and then it wraps around the Smuggler's Bay, which, yeah, of course it's going to be at Smuggler's Bay. Okay, well, look, let's, I guess let's go to Plunder Valley. There's only 4 spots where they're at. So let me just do that real quick. Let me see if I can, yeah, I wanna, oh, come on. What's going on here? Really, I can't minimize my recording. I'm trying to save computer power by not having my monitor up for the OBS on the other monitor, but I just ended up moving the tab off screen so I can see the recording. In fact, let me move it a little bit more. Yeah. Well, not the recording, the stream. I can see the stream timer and stuff like that, but I can't really see the screen, which is good. Okay, that over there, I think. Yeah, Sharpbait Cove, Discovery Ridge, and then Plunder Valley is in this direction, I believe. I think I'm on the right angle. I could be your angle, or I could be your devil. You decide. Oh no, I'm way north. This thing, look, this is what I hate about solo sailing, is that, like, you cannot leave your ship. You cannot, like, leave your wheel, I should say. You cannot leave it for any reason whatsoever, because if you do, your ship is going to go in every single direction except for straight. It will always lean left or right. It's a very hard political stance that your boat takes. It either is a left-leaning liberal or a right-leaning Republican. It's true. It's true. It's facts. I'm not trying to be divisive. That's what Rare is doing. That's what Sea of Thieves is doing. Okay, now it seems to be going pretty straight. Let me make sure. Okay, I don't have anything. Let me move that back a little bit more. There we go. Alright. So, we're gonna grab Jaquavius pork. Reporting for duty. Thank you. He's so dapper. He's so dapper. They hate to see a pig winning. Again, your boat will go any direction but straight. And before you say you had your wheel turned, I had it turned because it wasn't going straight when I had the wheel straight. So I tried to turn to offset it. And then it starts turning. You cannot just go straight in this game. It's impossible. Anyway, I have no idea where they are on the island, but I'm assuming it's probably in like a cave somewhere. I think from the update trailer that I saw, it appeared to be in a cave. So I mean, I don't know where to even start looking other than just go to one of the shores and just go along there and see. I've been very busy with art recently. Been doing a lot of comic art, obviously. Volume 4. I'm gonna really try and get it before the end of the first week of September. That's to say, like, I'm gonna try and get it printed and shipped before then, because if I really grind it out this weekend and the whole next week, I should be able to get it. Let me try and stop myself from wrecking. Oh, come on! There's been so many times where, like, I've hit the island at much faster speeds and somehow did not get a hole in my boat. But of course, that, even though I had slowed a lot, somehow that, of course, causes a hole. It's very inconsistent, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I've been busy with the comic stuff. If I can just grind it out this weekend, I should be able to finish it, because right now, I think what was it I said? I think I have like 38 of 52 pages, I believe, done. I may not be exact with the numbers, but I've got the vast majority of the work done at this point. Now it's just a matter of putting the finishing touches on the pages that I have completed, and then finishing the ones that are in progress. And I should be able to get it done by the end of next week. And if I can do that, if I can go ahead and, like, make sure everything looks right, make sure all that's good, quality of life things, I should be able to get it out by next week on Global Comics. Physical printing, I'm hoping to get done before the first weekend of September, because that's when... Whoa, are these new? I'm shocked you didn't die. What a crew I've got today. I've got Jaquavius Pork and Double Crosser Prosser over here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, here it is. Wow. I am lagging. It's probably because I'm recording. But yeah, they got some loot in here. Look at the pig! Look at the pig fella! Jaquavius, that's your brother. It's your brother. And then that, what's that one? What the? Somehow, you saw that it hit him, but it didn't actually kill him? Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. What the heck is going on here? This may have actually been here before. I haven't been in this cave in a while. I tend not to go to Plunder Valley because it's too big. Hello, Wiley Waylin.
My name is Waylin. Others say that I am wily, but I paid them no heed. I am a smuggler, pure and simple. That means I am practical. I don't dabble in myths or destiny.
Are you Wiley? Yeah, she just said that you're Wiley.
I would like to think I can't have the wool pulled over my eyes. I like to deal in certainties, although I often lurk in the shadows. I detest mystery. It muddies the waters, and that is not a joke. That said, I find our current orders a little unusual, to be honest. But I trust Solomon.
Interesting, Solomon.
He works for whoever pays the most. I understand that. In fact, I encourage it. After all, gold is the ultimate certainty. Please, the time and date you were born is no mysterious circumstance. It is life just happening. No tigers or fire horses dare guide my destiny.
Prosser, you're kind of in the way here. Interesting. I learned that the hard way as I journeyed across the globe.
Don't give up control of your life by placing it in the hands of fantastical beasts and patterns in the sky.
She's an atheist.
That's what I believe anyway. You are free, I suppose, to waste your time in whatever way you choose.
And one more dialogue.
No fuss, no mess, no flights of fancy. Just get the contraband from one place to another. Easy. No breakages, no complications. You can have a go if you want, but only if you're practical, only if you think about it. Sail at night and deliver in darkness. Keep a steady hand on the wheel and stay away from conflict and storm. If you can do that on a smuggler's run, then we may reward you with more than just gold.
Dang. What are you suggesting there? Because I'm a bony individual, and bone, you catch my drift? No, okay, well. Let's see. Is there anything? Inspect Wayland's journal. Part of the practical smuggling life is taking advantage of opportunities. The Smugglers League lost a few ships out there on the waves. They'll be packed full of contraband and maybe a secret or two if you can find their chronicles. They're just notes, really, but what you learn might prove to be important. Then, of course, there are also black powder barrels, paintings, rum, you name it. Something for everyone. Yeah, I think the painting and the barrels are like the newest items. I think those are the only two new things, and the paintings might not even be new. Okay, but how do I get on a mission? Do I have to sail to where the path is? He does set off the thing. I was kind of curious. Oh, chicken coop? There's chickens on this island, I think. That's chicken. Let's add another member to the crew. The golden chicken! Let's go. Is that a pig crate? Oh, no, it's just a chest. Okay. Oh! Well! This is a little more important than the chicken. Oh, yeah, let me inspect this. Deliver to Smugglers League representative. Oh, well, that's... should be easy. Here, you hold this. I'll hold the explosive barrel, and we'll just deliver it right here. We'll just have to be careful whenever we're walking in here because there's trap doors and stuff, and that will explode this thing. I'm sure of that. Oh. New sound effect. He's going to set it off, isn't he? Too smooth with it. Okay. There we go. And then this is the Obsidian Ashen Windskull. This is the flamethrower. Honestly, I kind of want to keep that. Let's take this to take this to a ship. There's another skeleton over there I could dig up. But honestly, I questioned the point of it because I think there's only like 2 other items there. this over here. Yeah, it's gonna be very nice. No, come on! There we go. Oh yeah, and the great bait crate. I get that. Honestly shocked. He spawned over there. Honestly shocked the Prosser did not trigger the traps. Every time he walked through it, he didn't trigger it until, like, you know, when he was already out that one time. But it seems to be kind of hard for the NPCs to trigger it on that entrance. Yeah, there's inspect it. It's wire logs, so only some of it can be read. That vessel fought off 2 galleons, then used the erupting volcanoes in that region to get away. Ooh. She left one sunk and the other busy dealing with putting out fires. Okay. Here, you take this. And I'll take the fruit crate. How much? 23. Pretty good fruit inside. Looks like there's another one right over here, which is very convenient. Yeah, okay. Alright, we shall take what we got. And then I think you can sell this to the smugglers. Oh, I'm going the other way. Well, it'll be alright. I mean, either way it works. It's just, I don't know if Prosy will set it off. Fruit crate can't be hidden. Here, take it to an outpost. Okay, well, he didn't set it off. What do you mean, cannot take this item? I just gave it to you. There we go. Okay. You saw I stepped over it and it didn't trigger, so something's wrong with that trigger there. Something's a little wonky with that. Oh, come on. That's it, I guess. Usually they spawn in 3s. But that's alright with me's. Okay, let's get some fruit stuff. So if I'm understanding the event correctly, stuff can just spawn on any island and you can deliver it to the smugglers. Okay, I need 4. There we go. It's a full fruit crate. But that seems to be like what it is. And then you've got this route which appears on the map for everyone. Which is interesting. I'm not sure if I want to get into conflict with enemy players, but cuz I am just me. And just one guy, look, if you're like a pro gamer, like I am not clearly, you can solo like brigs and other 2-man sloops and stuff like that, but like I am not that guy. I am not like the best sailor this sea has ever known. But I will say, I am decently good at PvP. I am decently good at PvP in this game. I had a couple weeks ago, I had a couple of people in a sloop that were chasing me, and oh, okay, that's the island. They were chasing me, and then, like, they were trying to board my ship with a harpoon. That was way off. And as he was like tightrope walking over, I just like threw daggers at him and killed him on on the way here. And I did a quick little maneuver around a rock to try and get more distance between us. And a sloop spawned, a skeleton sloop that is. And when that happened, they didn't even bother chasing me anymore. They just tried to fight the sloop, which to me, that's like, okay, they know I'm not gonna be so easy to catch in the first place, and also not so easy to fight. So they kind of chose to fight the sloop, and I thought that was a pretty funny moment. They were like, nah, let's just fight the NPC. Oh yeah, that's right. Ships have air pockets now. That's beautiful, man. I love that. That's such a nice quality of life. Yo, what the heck is this? Are you serious? This is a smuggler ship. This is sick. Okay. You have my attention. See, like this, like I usually really like going to the sunken ships because you can find some pretty good loot in them. Like not even joking, like the loot you can find is actually really good. And especially like food loot as well. Like you get cooked meat all the time. It's all like really good stuff. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. But yeah, you can just get some really good stuff from these ships, and you don't have to commit to any kind of like world event or be seen on the map or anything like that, unless you go for like an ashen, not an ashen, a reaper's chest of some kind. Like you don't have to commit to anything really, which is really nice whenever you're just playing this game, like, you know, by yourself, as opposed to like playing with a group. You know, you might still check out the sunken ships because of the food. The food is very nice to have, but you're not really doing that for like a primary loot thing. You're doing it more so just for like, you know, keeping yourselves alive when you're fighting other players, or when a shark is swimming. Oh. Oh my gosh, there's so much loot. There's so much stuff. It's crazy. I can't believe how much stuff is in this. And this would not be enjoyable at all if they didn't put this air pocket thing. I'm being very careful when dealing with explosives. You ever just do that just to feel something sometimes? Oh, the painting. See, like I was under the impression that you had to like select a mission to access the new items and stuff, but this stuff just appears in the world for free? That's what I'm talking about. I like that. So already this event has become a little more fun than I thought it was going to be. One more thing. Okay, two more things. And I'll harpoon the bottles. They can get harpooned once. What you don't want to harpoon are the kegs. Because that's a random chance. And knowing my luck playing Pokemon, I don't like giving anything up to chance. Alright. I know there's a shark swimming around here somewhere. Anyway, let's check the horizon. Thank you for watching the ship Juclavius Pork. Like I said, I do not play. There's a shark. Nope. Oh, it's vertical. Okay, well, let's see. Turn the boat a little bit. Alright, let's see. Deliver to Smugglers League representative. Alright, well, I mean... I know I just left the island, but I would be stupid. I would be stupid not to go back the way I came. I wonder if you can, I wonder if you can sell to the, what are they called? Oh, nice stream. Are you also on Twitch? I'm not on Twitch. I don't think this is the side of the island I need to be on. No, it's not the same. That rowboat was not there. But yeah, what are they called? I can't remember what those are. What it's something royal or something similar to that. The sovereigns. The sovereigns. I wonder if you can sell these items to the sovereigns, and it counts towards your you selling it to the smugglers. Curious. But the main like critique about this update going into it has been the fact that it's a smuggler update for a pirate game, where all you basically do is smuggle things you find in the game to the outpost to sell. That's basically all you do. Like, there's nothing unique to a smuggling faction at all with this. Other than, like, maybe the idea that they like to avoid conflict. Which admittedly is how I like to play whenever I'm playing by myself. Oh, hey, Prosser! Welcome back, welcome back. Boy, do I have a job for you. Boy, do I have a job for you. I think I'm gonna swap out my my rifle for a harpoon. I love that the chicken's still there too. That's funny. Someone will eventually find that chicken. Anyway, give me the harpoon gun. My preferred weapon for... No, not the siren skull. I don't care about the siren skull. Oh, actually, I do need to bring that. Hold that. But yeah, the criticism is totally earned, I think, for a game to be out for this long, and then it just adds like essentially a nothing update. I mean, it's just another delivery update, which you can do with the merchants if you really want to. No one really wants to, but that's kind of the whole thing, is that, you know, who wanted this update? Good, thank you. Now I'm telling you what, Prosser seems to be pretty good at not triggering those traps. I can appreciate that. I noticed those don't appear to be shining as much as mine. I guess there's different tiers to the rum. Which there's different tiers to the rum and merchant stuff too. So like, you know, essentially all these items, except for maybe the paintings, I guess, and the explosive barrel, it's all like just repurposed assets. You know, it's all just redone stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to jump with this. I forgot you can't jump. Yep, thank you. I tell you, these skeletons, probably one of the best quality of life updates for solo players. Because there's been so many times where, like, I have been, you know, just screwing around by myself on this game. And what ends up happening is, like, there's so much loot for me to carry. I get a skeleton to carry it. And it's so nice. Yeah. There you go. And this isn't even all the loot. There's still the explosive barrel, which admittedly I probably should have taken off my boat first. I'm sure that will not come back to haunt me. Someone clip this. Or timestamp this in the event that things go horribly. It is kind of weird that skeletons and enemies can just spawn in here. Because this is supposed to be like, you know, an NPC interaction spot. Like, the NPCs on the island, just like the ones that just kind of aren't really there for a purpose, or just there to, you know, occasionally sell stuff to you find randomly, or for the merchant quest. I mean, they're out in the open. They're like wide open. There's no There's no like sense in stopping skeletons and stuff from spawning there. But it is weird that this is like, these are specifically here for an event. What does this thing even do? Okay, well, I found my answer. I try to separate my loot so that's easier to deal with. All right, I will carry this. You will carry the painting. Not even gonna take a chance of them shooting that barrel. Pretty disappointing that the keg string does not go down. But I guess it would look weird if it just reset when you stop charging it. There we go. How much did that sell for? 13,000? I hadn't even been looking at the numbers. Collect cargo, 1 of 3. Hold this. Rum. Let's put that here. Apparently I've earned the trust of the Smuggler League because now they're giving me stuff. Oh no, that's because of the bottle. I picked up a bottle. That's right. I like to put bottles right on top of this shelf here. Come here. Oh, come on. Really, bro? I'll just put that there. Man, that looks sick. Look at that thing. See, I stepped over that and it didn't even trigger. That's funny. So apparently those things are like either really hard to activate or bugged. I do like how like there's traps though, because that could, I mean, like in a situation where you might find yourself being chased or whatever, you could very easily. I'm just gonna put it here because I just I feel nervous. I feel nervous. Oh yeah, where am I delivering these bottles to? Words Low Tide, Lottie, and Crescent Isle on the South Beach. On the South Beach are scratched into the Smugglers League logo, almost hidden. Interesting. Okay. Crescent Isle it is. Well, that's north. See, that's in the main. That's in the main thing, though. There's gonna be a lot of people going there. Oh, my chicken. we gotta keep the chicken, man. We gotta keep the chicken on here. What is that? Oh, it's just a that's a galleon. They are in the distance. Okay, tell you what. Put everything on the rowboat. Put everything on the rowboat. And I think I'll just hang out here for a little bit longer. Actually, you know what? It's probably the best idea to just kind of go this way. Like, I'm not going against a galleon as one dude. I'm sorry. If you were looking for someone, someone who was dumb enough to do that, you've come to the wrong place. I am someone who will, like, I would not face a stupid challenge like that. I will just do something else while I'm waiting. And you might be asking, why not just stay at an island? Well, it's because it's an event island, and I'm probably not the only person who wants to visit it. So I figured I'd go ahead and leave it for someone else to enjoy. Because that's the fun and also, like, nerve-wracking part of this game, is that you never really know if you're alone. You never truly know if you are on an island by yourself. And even if you don't see, I'm gonna go ahead and start aiming this thing this way. There's something over there. Hold up. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and stop here. I mean, it's right on the shore. Might as well. We're just going to take it all to the same place. And while we drift closer... Actually, I'm going to keep this... I'm going to keep this up here. It's strange how you can't run with that thing, but you can with the flamethrower skeleton skull thing. It's a little weird. All right, let's poon it aboard. Yeah, okay. Another painting. What a beautiful painting. Why are we smuggling paintings? Like, what's the lore reason that paintings had to be smuggled? Are they stolen? We got another book. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, well, not everything. Not bad. Not bad at all. Tell you what, I'll set sail. Yeah, you never really know if you're truly alone on any given island, unless it's like a small one, in which case you can clear it fairly quickly. But a big island, I mean, even if you try and sweep it to make sure there's no players, they could just be in a different spot that you currently are not, and be actively moving to avoid you. And that's like part of the That's like part of the fun and mystery of it. And sometimes what I like to do, um, sometimes what I like to do, if my boat is sunk, or if I know it's going to be sunk, I will abandon ship and take my rowboat. Or even if I don't have a rowboat, if I don't have one, I will cannon myself off to the nearest island, instead of letting them kill me. And the fun part of that is I get to just run around on islands. Oh yeah, let me eat this. I get to run around on islands, and no one really knows unless they somehow spot the rowboat, which is possible. It's not an impossible thing to see the rowboat, but it is like very difficult to spot it if you're not looking for it. And yeah, that aspect of the game, the fact that at any point you can suddenly encounter a player is really fun. Is a really fun concept in this huge open ocean of islands and stuff. Like it's a fun game, and to its core, like even if this update is a little, you know, anticlimactic, if it's a little bit of a letdown, the game is still the game. The game is still fun. The core gameplay is still there. Nothing's changed with that. In fact, actually, some things have changed with that, and they're good. Like the rowboats, not the rowboats, like the sunken ships having air pockets. The Devil's Roar is the volcanoes are less active now, which for the vast majority of time, the Devil's Roar has been a place that no one really goes. If you want to avoid players at all costs, go to the Devil's Roar. That's that. If you do not want any PvP, but you don't want to play on the Safer Sea servers, which I still think is a stupid idea and they should have never done it. If you want to avoid conflict, then oh. That doesn't look good. Huh. Speaking of avoiding conflict, but yeah, if you want to avoid that, just go to the Devil's Roar. But now that it's less active, it might not be as good for that. It might be a little bit worse. It doesn't look like they have a name, so they're probably new players. It's not a guarantee that they're new players, that they don't have a ship name, but for the most part, everyone who's played this game more than like maybe 5 times has a ship with their name. With like a custom name and stuff like that. They're probably like brand new. They probably don't even know what an outpost is. And if I can prove that they are new, then I might try and defend myself. If not, I might just take off with the loot on the rowboat. That's the other thing too. I like putting all my loot on the rowboat so I can make that last ditch effort to escape. It doesn't always work, but it is like a pretty good strategy. Like my favorite thing to do, if I'm being chased and I know there's no way I can win, my favorite thing to do is to try and get some distance between them, or keep distance between them, sail towards the nearest large rock. Like, this right here would work. The gate right there for teleporting to the world events would work. All of that would work perfectly fine. I sail my boat behind the rock, and where I break line of sight, and the enemy pirates cannot see me. And then from there, I just detach the rowboat and send the sloop off in whatever direction I leave it last. And then they had to chase my boat because they don't even know that I've detached. The rowboat. Did they sink? Where are they? A breaking line of sight in general is just really good to do in this game. It allows you to pull sneak attacks. Very effective. Yeah, they are no longer there. Did they sink? Yeah, they're not there at all. I'm not sure where they went. I'm not sure if they sank or if they just like teleported somewhere, or I don't know. I really don't know. Also, I think the teleport is bad. I wish they never added that to the game. If they removed that, I would actually love it. I would be in support of them removing the teleport. Oh, I'm going the way wrong direction. I need to be going exactly west. Anyway, can I play with you? Jackie boy, I don't know who you are. But nah, unless it was like David or someone like I know from Discord or whatever, I'm probably just gonna play by myself. Because what happens is, what happens is that this is what I do, right? Not saying necessarily that you would do this, but it's very easy for someone to be like, hey, can I play with you? And I'm like, okay, sure, come on in. And then you blow up the keg on my boat. So it's not worth the risk. I'm just trying to do the new update and see what's new. I'm not trying to get my stuff blown up. So respectfully, no. Unless I know you from, like, Discord. Or real life, I guess. That's a no. But you're welcome to watch. You're welcome to watch. Oh, the wind's changed. Also, I don't think it matters if you're on PC. I think this game is cross-compatible with Xbox. And PlayStation, maybe? Hey, I am new to it. I haven't even played. I might do that. Like, I'll say this about this game. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. It's a fun game, but it is kind of like, I would describe it as like they're updating the game just to keep it up so that people keep playing it. I would not say that this game is like I wouldn't describe it like TF2. TF2 is on life support and they just update it every now and then to just keep players buying cosmetics. This game is not at that point yet. This game is like, I would say it's probably past its prime, but it's still fun to play. Just because like there's literally, without exaggeration, no other game like this. There is no pirate game. There's absolutely like no pirate game like this anywhere. So I want this game to live forever. You do not have anyone to play with. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You can do open crew, and take the risk that I would take by adding you to my crew by having someone join your crew and troll you the entire time, or you can join. I think Sea of Thieves has an official server, Discord server, and you could join that and play that way. I think you could. Now, I don't know if there's any kind of rules. If you're like 13 or whatever, they probably, I don't know if they would let you in the Discord or not. I don't know. But yeah, please, I beg. Nah, man, I can't because if I do that, guess what happens next? If I do that, next time I play this game, it's going to be like, hey, someone else, hey, can I play? And I'll be like, no. And then they'll be like, oh, well, you let this guy play. Let me join you. I won't touch the kegs. See, I have no reason to trust you, man. I have no basis of trust. But I'll tell you this. This will be a good learning experience because you get to see, oh, wow, check this place out. Yeah, you know what? I remember this structure being here in this game, in this cave before the update, actually. So this is not new. This was here before. Maybe a little bit different, but this was here before, and I always wondered what it was here for. But yeah, like this will be a good little experience for you to learn. Ow. For you to learn some stuff about the game. If I keep joining stream, may I? Maybe if I like, if I do a specific stream that's like playing with viewers, yeah, maybe then. But like just a random stream like this, like probably not. Because I do like to do stuff like interacting with my community. I don't have like a whole big active community on YouTube. Like I have a decent amount of subscribers, but that's just because I've had my channel since 2011. Uh-oh. Skeletons. Oh! Holy crap, it's a keg. They can spawn with these kegs now. See, that's new. Oh, I passed the cave. But yeah, like I do like to interact with my community on DeviantArt and Reddit and Twitter and stuff. I'm always trying to do stuff. Hold on. I'm always trying to do stuff like that to make people feel more included and stuff. And it's to me, it's just fun. To me, it's just really fun to like, you know, have every now and then. Like I just hit 2,500 followers on DeviantArt, which is way more than subscribers I have on YouTube. But what I did for that was I did like a free drawing. So, you know, people who had followed my page for a while, if you commented a request, there was a random chance that I would do your request. Like I would draw whatever, you know, like whatever character or you know, like a character you made or a character from a show or a comic or a video game, whatever. Really? Ho? Really? I'm going fast? I'm going too fast across this? Really? This game and its quirks. But yeah, like I did like a free request drawing, and the person who won this last time for the 2,500 followers bit, I drew his OC. So his original character got to be drawn by me, which, you know, I'm always like, my commissions like are always open. If people want to pay me to draw something, I'm always down to do that. You know, I have other stuff that I do, like, you know, I'm always drawing my characters and my comic and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm always down to make extra money. Avoid the traps. Where even is the trap? I don't even see it. But yeah, so you know, maybe if I do a stream in the future, like playing with viewers, I can do like a full-on galleon crew, and have like a crew of like 3 viewers. Because I think that has the potential to be like that in that context, I'm inviting the chaos and the trolling almost. And then like if I get trolled, I won't be mad because I'm expecting it. But right now, I'm not expecting to be trolled. But yeah, Jackie Boy, feel free to subscribe if you're not already. I would appreciate that. Yeah, I don't stream or upload as much as I should. The main thing is just, you know, I predominantly I spend my time drawing and writing my next comic issue. Which, if you want to read my comic, it's Little Miss Steele. Look up Little Miss Steele, spelled Lil apostrophe Miss Steele. If you want to check that out, it's totally free to read on Global Comics and Webtoon. Global Comics and Webtoon. I will say, you will get a better experience. You will get a better experience if you read on Global Comics. What? You would get a better experience if you read on Global Comics because it has the convenient feature of being able to read 2 pages at a time, side by side, like a physical comic would be. Whereas Webtoon, you can only do the scroll, the infinite scroll format, which I hope they update it to where you can change that in the future. Maybe they have. I haven't posted anything since April, late March. I mean, so you know, it could have already been updated, but I just doubt it because Webtoon is kind of like, we give you the bare minimum tools, as long as it doesn't hurt our bottom line, and then that's it. That's kind of what Webtoon does. Which, I mean, I can't really blame them because they are like a place where you can upload your comics for free. Which is, you know, which has like, it has a built-in audience. It's a very good tool for getting your comic noticed. Like, even if you're not like a pro, because I'm not a pro. I'm not a professional comic creator. I'm just doing this for the love of the game. I'm just doing it because I enjoy drawing, and I enjoy storytelling, and I have a drive to make stories in the same tone and quality that was made for me as a kid watching cartoons. Dang, I'm good with my freaking... I forgot what it's called. Harpoons. I had a brain fart. I could not think of what it was called. But yeah, I'm hitting the harpoons today. Harpoons, Jackie Boy, very important thing. Very important thing to learn how to use. Harpoons are not only good for grabbing items that you see along the way, they are also extremely good for turning your boat faster. You can harpoon the islands and actually use it to go faster when turning, and it's a lifesaver if you ever find yourself being pursued. You can turn on a dime, which is very convenient, very fun, and it just looks cool. It looks cool. It's like you're drifting your boat, like it's Fast and Furious. But yeah, it's a It's a very important mechanic. Plus, you can grab items like that. You can grab it from the water. Like, if there's stuff, like, you probably saw stuff floating in the water a little while back. If there's stuff just floating in the water, harpoon it, bring it on board your ship, and it's that easy. There's a scallion over there, but it's nothing to be afraid of. Let me bring a little extra protection. Because like I was saying earlier, you never know if you're truly alone on an island. You never really know, especially now since the update came out, where you can have your. Let me see if I'm missing anything. I'm not. You can have your mermaids dive by eating this mer fruit. Ever since that update, you cannot, and I mean you absolutely cannot, fully trust that you're on an island alone. Always be on the lookout. Always bring a little backup, boys. So that's what these guys are for. That's what these fellas are here for. Oh. Where do you sell these to? No, because... You can't sell these? Oh, the Smugglers League? Are you serious? Only the smugglers take those? But that's a faction in that faction was just made in the game, and that item is old. Did they just repurpose it? Like, did they just like make a new thing where like you can only sell this to the smugglers now? My chicken has let me know it's daytime. Appreciate it. One other thing, you may notice that this piece of loot here is half buried in the rowboat. If you ever have that happen to you and you can't pick it up, like it's buried so deep in the rowboat that you cannot actually pick it up, harpoon, get the harpoon gun, and you can actually pick it up. You can actually do that, which has been very helpful for me whenever stuff gets stuck. And before they added the harpoon gun, you could not do anything about it. You had to just sink your rowboat, which always sucked, especially if you got a cannon rowboat. You could not do anything to get it. As I said, very annoying. Okay, well, seeing that I have this. Yeah, I guess I should go back there. I see no harm in going back to Plunder Valley. Does it say? Well, no. It only said just to sell it at a league representative. So I'm assuming that means I can also do it at Plunder Valley, even though I got these near Plunder Valley. Because the only yeah. The only things that were specific for me to sell at Crescent were the things I picked up from Plunder. Yeah. So I should totally be fine. I should totally be able to sell everything at Plunder. Yeah. And you know what? I'm getting a little tired of waiting. So we're going to speed this up a little bit. The air horn, very good. Very good item they've added to the game for a while now. I really like it. You can just find them anywhere, randomly lying about on islands. Also very helpful for when you're being chased. Very good tool to get some distance between you and the ship chasing you. Let me check on the map and make sure. This is Wanderer's Refuge. This isn't even, this isn't even where I'm supposed to be. I need to go south. That's it right there. So speaking of ocean games, I have been obsessed with a game called Still Wakes the Deep for months. Like, I have been obsessed with this game to a degree that I have not been obsessed with a horror game since, I guess Resident Evil 7. Like, RE7, one of my favorite horror games. Soma, one of my favorite horror games. That's a freaking megalodon and there's stuff in the water. Dang, I'm good with it. No, I missed it. Okay, so the problem is I don't really want to fight him. I'm not really about that today. I'm starting to wind down. Where's my air horn? Thank you. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to bother with it, because fighting these things on your ship is annoying. Run! Ow! Oh no. Not good. Blow me away! I'm out of wind. Could not have happened at a worse time. Let's just anchor. But yeah, Still Wakes the Deep, horror game based on a oil rig. You are trapped on an oil rig. Why is the boat moving if I'm anchored? You are trapped on an oil rig, and unspeakable horrors like a freaking Lovecraftian threat is trying to kill you. And it's an absolutely incredible horror experience. It's genuinely one of the scariest games. It has some of the best atmosphere ever made for a horror game. It's simply just an incredible experience. And it's made by the same people who made Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. Now, when that game came out, people did not like it that much. But I am one of the OG supporters of that game. I remember when that game came out, I was like, this game is pretty good. Is that thunder? Hello? Food, please. You really had me there. You really made me think that you were gonna do that to me. I'm trying to see if it's an alien ship that shot me. An alien? An enemy? An enemy ship? What? That's a skeleton. That's so crazy. He was shooting at the Meg. I jumped because I genuinely wasn't expecting a shot to just come out of what I thought was nowhere. Like all of a sudden, it's just bang. Huh. But anyway, I forgot that the islands can shoot at the enemy stuff. Like the enemies that surround, like they can shoot at phantom ships, they can shoot at megalodons. Of course, they can shoot at your ship, and they often do. I just wasn't expecting it. I thought for sure that I was getting attacked. And I was like, let me go the long way around the island so I can see, like, so I can get a high up advantage and see, like, where exactly they're coming from. Maybe it's worth it to defend myself. Or maybe it's not. Can I get that barrel from you? No. Come on. Give it to me. Thank you. I don't think she'll take this. I mean, I'll definitely give her this first. Success. Huh. Okay. Let's see if she takes this. Probably not. Nah. I can blow you up, though. Get out of the way, Jaquavius! No! And she still stands. Yeah, you can't kill the NPCs in this game, sadly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I know I've only been playing for like an hour and a half, but jeez, there's so many skeletons. Anyway, what do I think of the update? It's all right. It's just all right. You know, it's such a minor thing. It's just, you know, there's a new trade route that's been added to the game effectively. You're doing the same exact mission as the Merchant Alliance stuff. There's effectively no difference in the Merchant Alliance stuff in this, and it's there is another hole in here. I thought there was, but I couldn't find it. You know, you're doing Merchant Alliance stuff, and you know, if you like that mission, like I don't mind doing it. It's not like a big deal for me. Is it my favorite thing to do? No. But that fluctuates from time to time. You know, my favorite thing to do in the game, as far as missions go, changes from time to time for sure. But, you know, a lot of people, this is not their favorite thing to do. In fact, a lot of people, this is their least favorite thing to do. And for the people who are like that, who are in that camp, I'm sorry, this update kind of sucks. But for the people who, like me, like the sandbox aspect of the game, like that you can just... Oh, burnt meat. Good. Let me eat that. Yum, yum, yum. For the people like me who really enjoy the sandbox of the game, you know, this is a fine update for me. This is, you know, this will keep me occupied until the next part of the update comes out. And, you know, I'll enjoy that. But, you know, I can understand why people would not be happy. Let me put it that way. I would totally understand why that's the case. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a lackluster update, but for me, I mean, I just enjoy playing the game, so this doesn't stop me from enjoying playing the game. In fact, some of the quality of life stuff has helped me enjoy the game more. So, I mean, it's not the worst update Sea of Thieves have ever gotten. Certainly not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. It's definitely not anywhere near the top. Let me put it that way. But with all that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll try and stream some more this weekend, but again, I'm going to be trying to do a whole lot of art. So if I stream, it might not necessarily be Sea of Thieves. It might be it might be doing some art, but we'll see. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Check out my comic, Little Miss Steel, on Global Comics and Webtoon. Check it out for free. Volume 4 is coming very soon. More skeletons. Let me see if I can hit them from here.